Child, today gonna be a little bit different of a video than normal. Just to let you guys know, this is the preview. I'm not drunk. Well, here we are. I'm still doing the same shit. Things are a little bit different though. I'm not smoking weed, so that's good. It's Saturday. I should be out driving Uber right now. But I'm not because I don't have active insurance. Just putting all the cards on the table. And I've actually driven a little bit in the last week without active insurance and haven't really been concerned about it, but I talked to a buddy of mine on the interwebs today, or the phone. It was the phone, sorry. I'm not drunk, but I am tipsy. I'm going through some shit. Bear with me. But he was like, yeah, man, probably shouldn't do that. You can go to jail. So then I went like a Google rabbit hole trying to fucking see what the deal is with that, whether or not you can actually go to jail for it. And inconclusive, same as anything else. You try to self-diagnose like what's going on with your health or whatever the fuck, like you just get lost in a rabbit hole. So who knows what the actual whatever, but nonetheless it scared me, and so now I'm like, fuck, I better not do that. So the new update is that my next move is to do a similar thing that I did with quitting weed on my channel, where I was like quitting weed day 1, quitting weed day 2, quitting weed 3, blah, 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 whatever. But I'm gonna do it with alcohol. Initially, I was thinking I was gonna start today, but I also thought that I was gonna be driving Uber tonight. And then I went out there for a little bit and I was like, this is not good. Hate to say it, but knowing my luck, this is when I'm gonna get, you know, someone's gonna hit me or something, and then insurance is gonna backfire, and then I'm gonna be in a fucking world of shit because I was driving without insurance. So there's a gray area because that's what I did off camera in case you missed it. Uber says that they have insurance on their drivers when their app is on, but I think it's pending that you have insurance. I'm pretty positive it's pending that you, because they require that you have insurance, and that's the only way that I got on there. But my insurance contract isn't up, but my payment is lapsed, and so therefore I currently do not have insurance. The good news is that I've had 2 interviews out of the last 30 applications that I put out there for, you know, an actual standard 9-to-5 job that pays a salary, field sales primarily. Most field sales positions offer a base of like 30, 35K, whatever, plus commission. But 30 or 35K base is basically double what I'm making now in essence. So whichever one of those lands, it'll give me like comfort and stability. Worst case scenario, car dies, gets repoed, whatever, I can go and do day labor. I was talking to my roommate about that earlier, which you saw a little bit of in the prequel to this video, which that's actually, we were actually talking about DMT and ayahuasca, which I've talked about before on this video. But anyhow, we've talked about it before, earlier in the day about going to go do day labor. God knows what those people do today. And I'm worried about like riding on the van with some random dude that's got fucking BO and smelling it and shit. I don't want to be a peasant. I told my sister that I don't want to be a peasant. But in reality, that's the wrong way to look at it. I'm going through a lot of shit right now. Mental shit. And it goes back to what I was saying before about at 37 years old, beginning to crawl, beginning to realize what life is, you know. And yeah, I'm drinking right now, and yeah, I've had some drinks the past week, coping with these fears and these worries and these concerns. But not smoking weed makes me think so much clearer. Even if I am having a couple drinks, it makes me think so much clearer. Like if I was doing this, like old me doing this and smoking weed, like you know, like it's not good. Nonetheless, not trying to make an excuse for the alcohol drinking. The alcohol drinking is definitely not good. It is a coping mechanism for me at this point, and that's not good. So my next move is to start doing videos again, like a 30-day series, kind of like I did with the quitting weed, but quitting alcohol, which I will do in the coming days. I would say by Tuesday or Wednesday at latest, I will begin that venture. If not sooner. And the less that I drink, the less I'll want to smoke cigarettes. And honestly, if I can just get a fucking job, career, whatever the fuck that pays me, you know, a 30K base plus commission, and you know, a couple of them even offer a company car. I think I've talked about that before. If I get something like that, and even if it doesn't, if it offers me a base and I can fucking get out of this hole for a little bit, then I'll have something to focus on. Right now, I don't have anything to focus on. My job is all right, but I'm not making money, man. I'm making shit fucking money. I'm making money that would work for a teenager out of high school that didn't have to pay rent and didn't have a car bill. Sure, perfect job. That's not me. I can't even afford my goddamn car insurance bill, which is ridiculous. I was gonna go out and drive Uber all night tonight. Probably make $100 because it's Saturday night. Probably make 100 minus gas and whatever. But now I'm like concerned. I don't want to do it because I don't want to fucking have someone hit me and then I'm fucked. You know what I mean? Last thing I need to do, or I need to happen right now, is being in the spot that I'm in get kicked even further down. Anybody that really knows me, and there's a lot of people that follow my channel that don't really know me. There's probably only a handful that really know me, will know that this is a different time. I have grown. I am making the steps. I've learned a lot living down here in Florida and being in positions like I am now, where it's like money does not grow on trees. And I should not chase money. I should chase happiness. Like, I'm learning all these things. But it's quite taxing to the soul. But I'm not gonna be like, fuck it, I'll just end it right now. Like, I'm not there. I'll never be there. I'll find a way one way or the other. Even if it's losing the car and working day labor. There's a day labor spot that's like, I don't know, a 10-minute walk from here. I can do a 10-minute walk every morning and go fucking do day labor every day and at least eat food. Like, I'm not, there are definitely people out there in the world that are worse off than me, but I'm just so used to living a certain way. And I don't want to lose that. I don't mind cooking my own food. I've actually gotten pretty good at cooking my own food. But some nights, you know, you get off work and my job, it's like, didn't make any sales. And it's depressing, especially when the base is $10 an hour. And I'm working like 32 hours a week, if that, you know, 34 tops. Can't live off of that at all. So it's a tough moment. This is not my best content, and I'm not in the best frame of mind. But nonetheless, it's been a couple days since I've uploaded anything, so I wanted to at least get on here and say something. The light at the end of the tunnel is that I had a very solid interview with a smart home company is the best way to put it. Or it's a field sales position. You go on appointments that are preset in home sales, but they pay training. Training pay is solid for 5 weeks, and then you're let loose. But because of the training pay, I'm pretty positive that they actually do well. And I've looked them up on the internet. They're a solid company, solid reviews, technology driven, state of the art, all that good shit. And if nothing else, 5 weeks of training pay with that would at least allow me to fucking dig a little bit out of my current hole. I've thought about starting a GoFundMe page just to fucking have a little bit of a push. I don't want to be the guy that asks for help. In fact, it crumbles my soul to even think about it, but I have thought about it, and I may do that. And if I do, I'll put the link on here. For anybody that wants to throw me a $5 bill to go towards the effort of turning my shit around. Like I said, if you know me, if you're around me, and you're perceptive, you can see that things are changing for me. The big difference is I don't live in Georgia anymore. In Georgia, I can go deal cards 2 nights a week at least one, often 2 or 3 nights a week, making $120, $150, $200, $250 some nights. You know, so I always had a cash influx. Down here, I don't have that. And I was riding the draw scale of being a mortgage broker for a long time because it was easy and I got paid a guaranteed amount. But during that whole time, I was a fucking stoner. I didn't do shit. I didn't accomplish anything. Now that I'm out of the stoner world, I'm thinking clearly. And I know what needs to be done, but it's really, really tough to do it when your only source of income is $10 an hour in commission if you happen to, sell some shit, which thus far is tougher than was advertised and tougher than I thought it was going to be. That's a whole nother story, but nonetheless, I hope you can see it in my voice and my mannerisms and how I'm voicing the concerns in my current situation. It's tough. Not everybody will understand this, and I get that. But I am going to turn the ship around. I'm putting my whole life on broadcast to help support that and help hold myself accountable. Honestly, without my YouTube channel, I might not have made it as far as I have made it. I could have been fucking homeless by now. I don't know. Probably not that, but having YouTube channel to hold myself accountable is huge. It worked wonders with quitting weed. Like, it was a huge staple in quitting weed. I hold myself accountable, and I'm gonna do the same thing with alcohol. In the next couple days, I'm gonna start that. Like, right now, it's kind of a send-off party, I guess you could say. I also lost a lot of weight by quitting weed and quitting alcohol initially, and then alcohol slowly crept back in. Initially, it was once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, 4 times a week. This past week, it's been pretty much every night. And sure, $6 or $7 a night saved up would help. But I'm not whole right now. I'm broken. I'm definitively broken. But I'm not so broken that I can't see the other side, that I can't see what it takes to fix me, and that I can't see what future potential I have. I know what future potential I have. And that is in my head. Regardless of affirmations, regardless of talking to the universe, I know what I'm capable of. It's just getting there. And right now, it's tough to see, but I will get there. And everything is going to be documented clearly. So for my fans / followers / friends out there that are watching this journey, if you are vested in me at this point and you trust in me at this point, know that I'm not going to let you down. I'm not going to let me down. I'm just in a really tough spot right now. So send good vibes, send good thoughts for this next week, because I've had 3 interviews in the past week that are all positions that would allow me to get back on my feet, pending the car continuing to work, pending the car not getting repoed, pending getting enough money to have insurance, which I don't know what I'm going to do about that. It's tough, man. It's tough in this world when you look inside and you feel like all you have is yourself. I mean, I have friends and I have family. Some that know, some that don't. Some that can help, some that can't. I don't know. I'm ranting at this point, but either way, have faith in me as I have faith in myself. It's just a rough spot right now. I will get there. And when I get to the other side, it'll be glorious. And we'll all celebrate, have some tacos or something. It's gonna be good. The other side's gonna be great. And I'm looking forward to it. I just gotta get through this patch. So I'm sorry for the lack of beautiful scenery today, but I went to the pier and there's a shit ton of people there, and I just decided to get some fucking chicken and come home, and chicken and beer, and come home and just chill out. So, but I do appreciate everybody. I'm sorry for the long video and the long rant. One love, Real Deal out.